spoken word. So before we get started and I go in depth a little bit, I'd like to just get our minds started by asking a question. So would anybody like to take a guess of how many words we speak in a day? Ryan, would you like to guess how many words we speak in a day?
15,000.
Okay. Professor Kelly, would you like to guess how many words we speak in our lifetime?
I would say 17.8 trillion.
All exciting numbers, but Ron, you're actually pretty close. Words in a day are 13,500 on average, and then words in our lifetime are 160.3 million. And so we don't often think about the numbers in our heads when we're speaking, but it's important that the numbers don't necessarily matter, but it's what we say. So on the screen, you're seeing three men who have used their platform in their lives to really speak about what they're passionate about and encourage others. So Martin Luther King Jr., Billy Graham, and Elon Musk. So Billy Graham used his platform to spread the good news of the gospel to those all around the world, and in doing so, he shaped a religion. And Martin Luther King Jr., although being oppressed and having people trying to take his right to speak away from him, he stood up for what he was passionate about, and he spoke anyway. And in doing so, he changed an entire nation. And Elon Musk, although not technically a public speaker by career, he has had the opportunity to speak in places like this, like a TEDTalk, or to other entrepreneurs. And in doing so, he shares his ideas and his mindset, and he inspires so many. Even some of us in this room look up to him today. So I think it's important that we think about what our words do for us in our daily lives. So there was a quote from a book called Words Can Change Your Brain. Using words has the power to influence the expression of genes that regulate physical and emotional stress. So that basically means when I say a word like hate or can't or any word that has a negative connotation, that changes the way our brain functions, and in turn it releases negative energy all throughout our body. But if I say a word like love and peace and happiness while speaking to someone, that not only affects how I'm feeling when I'm speaking, but it also affects how others feel when I'm speaking. So our spoken words have power that written words will never have. So it's important to think about what we say when we're going into an interview with a potential employer, or we're speaking to people in a job meeting who are our teammates, or how we speak to ourselves. Self-talk has become a big deal lately, and how we physically and speak to ourselves before a test, for instance. If you go in and you say, I'm definitely going to fail, there's no way I'm going to pass this. You go in with that negative mindset, and that affects your grade whether you realize it or not. But that positive self-talk by saying, I know the content, I know I can do this, you go in with a positive mindset. And although that may not necessarily be studying for the test, it does help you during that test. So I think it's important that although we're not all going to go out in our lives and be an Elon Musk or a Billy Graham or a Martin Luther King Jr., we're all going to have these opportunities. I don't think it was a mistake that Professor Kelly asked us to do a TED Talk as our final, because spoken words and the things we say are important. So I just leave this with everyone to ponder. When we go out in our lives, what are we going to say, and where is it going to take us? Thank you.